I wonder what is on your horizon for the end of this pandemic. What are you looking forward to when it's all over? Maybe it's seeing family that you haven't had a chance to catch up with. Maybe it's going on holiday, returning to work. Maybe for many of us, it's just the end to the horrific news cycle of deaths and further spread of this horrible disease. Whatever it is for you, I think it highlights a principle at work in all of us as human beings. We derive some joy from having something to look forward to on the horizon. It reminds me of when I was in school many years ago. I could always grit my teeth and get through the last few weeks of June and July, often weeks that were filled with exams, because I saw the summer holidays on the horizon. This is a principle that we see at work in James chapter 1 verse 12, where James writes, "Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trial. For when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life, which God has promised to those who love him." James has been eager to encourage these suffering communities of Jesus followers that God is at work in their trials. But here he points them beyond their trials to a day when their trials will come to an end. And he says, blessed, happy is the one who stands steadfast under trial. You know, some of our trials we don't thrive through, we just stand. We survive, we stay steadfast, we hold on to our faith in Jesus. And he says, what is on the horizon? It's not a holiday. It's not reconciled reunions with family. No, for those who follow Jesus and live bearing the weight of trials in this life, James says there is something magnificent waiting for us on the other side, the crown of life. Our inheritance as Jesus followers is nothing less than the kingdom of God. And it says some outrageous things in the book of Revelation, that we will sit with Jesus on his throne, that we will be called kings and priests in his kingdom. That's not to puff us up and to exalt us as mini monarchs, but rather to describe the honor that we will receive as citizens of Christ's kingdom in that day. We will receive the crown of life. Stored up, Paul says elsewhere, waiting for us to receive it. And so my question is, do you love him? The crown of life is promised simply to those who love God and who stand firm under trials. If you love him today, whatever trial you're going through, keep your eyes fixed on that day when you will be with him in his kingdom forever. You receive a crown of life. You'd be honored in his presence. What a day to look forward to keep on our horizon, even as we live with trials in the here and now.